Page 5 lit, we outside. Hey. Yo, free Pooh Shiesty, yo.
Come on, what's up, y'all?
We lit, we outside.
Let's go.
Hey.
Come on, y'all. Waiting on y'all. Let's go.
Yo, free Shiesty, yo. Yo, what's good, Isaiah? Cherry, Berry. Yo, what's good, y'all? We outside.
Yo.
Yo, we outside, we chilling. Oh yeah, it was good. My pops will be here in like 2 seconds. Put your hands in his business. Bless you. I look good in this light too. You ready?
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? So we on tonight. Peace be multiply. You heard? You know what we do. This is how we get it in, y'all. You know what I mean? It's real out here. You heard? Yeah, that's good right there. Hey, burn it. Yo. Hey. 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 Yeah, what's good, y'all? What's up? This is what we on tonight, man. Real nigga shit going on, OG, and y'all know how we go. Listen. Peace be multiply.
Yes, for my brother's birthday.
Right? Yo, turn that screen. It's doing too much in the back behind me. Yo, peace be multiply. Listen, y'all. That's my baby boy Dylan. He home. He just came home for my birthday. He's finishing up some homework. But listen, we got to get this done, right? It's a process, you know. We trying to unlearn. We trying to unlearn behavior. Yeah, they chatted. They about to get kicked out of class. Yeah, but these are learned behaviors we trying to get rid of. And I ain't here. We not finna come here and go through all the shenanigans and all that. We get straight to it over here. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't come here to play with y'all. Listen, like I said. Yo, first off, let's get this out the way right now. Straight up and down, listen. You or you, what's meant for you is meant for you. We're going to start off with that today. All right? I don't care whatever they doing over there, they doing over there. You know what I mean? But we ain't finna get into that. All right? We're here to work on us. All right? I don't want you in your 40s looking back at shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, we ain't doing that. You know why? Because you got a lot of time. You got a lot of time. And just make better use of it. That's all. Simple shit. You know what I mean? So we're going to examine some of these things and we're going to break them down on some, on some real shit. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. So we're going to start off just like this here. First off, I'm going to be honest with you, It's a lot of y'all in the chat. And I appreciate y'all. This is too bright. I appreciate y'all. And on top of that, I'm riding with you. All right? Listen. Don't be one of them situations where you won't even speak up on don't speak up. Give me a tissue, please. Where you won't even say what you got to say. Listen, there are no such thing as dumb questions. You heard? There are no such thing as dumb questions. So what that means is, listen, man, if you're in the middle trying to figure something out, I can't say I got the right answer, but damn, man, if you don't ask, how is anybody supposed to even, you just can't just keep walking around guessing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stupid on purpose. For real. Some people around you want to help you. You heard? Don't be embarrassed to ask for help. All right? A little piece of something. We're gonna start there. But see, right here, I'm gonna answer the questions without you asking me, because I've been right where you at. Remember what I told y'all? What y'all doing at one time was our very first time too. Real talk. All right. Now today we talking about real men etiquette. Real men etiquette. It's a personal thing. All right. But it's dead serious. But we're gonna do more than that. I'm gonna give you a place to start. It seems like when I be chopping it up with y'all, they don't be knowing where to begin to do these things. They kind of like, okay. And I got to back it up for them so they know where to start. So, real men etiquette. First of all, the definition is crazy. And that definition can only really be defined by you and how well you know yourself to answer those particular questions. It says someone who's constantly exhibits strong moral and ethical principles, honesty and reliability, even when no one's watching. The most important part of that particular statement is even when no one's watching. That's what I'm talking about to you. I don't give a fuck about all who you're important to and I call them. I need you to be important to you. To you. Now, what I'm saying is, stay out the clown seat to yourself. And the world will see your growth. The world will respect your name. You dig? Starting the little shit. Be a stand-up nigga and they're going to treat you stand-up all the time. Now, one of those, because we're going to break it down today, is honesty. Honesty. Be truthful and transparent. Because who the fuck you scared of that you got to be lying to? Let's start there. I'm lying to you. What's this nigga? Yeah, I lie to you. That man ain't got no S in his chest. So what you lying to him for? Exactly. When you do those type of things, I consider that a weakness in you because it's something about yourself that you don't want to convey to them. So you lied. You see what I'm saying? You had something to gain to some extent, so you lied. You see what I'm saying? And you didn't want them to know the truth for what? For a fear of what? What would happen to you if they knew the truth that you lied about? You're a sucker shit. I'm off that. Y'all get it. I'm not breaking that down no more than that. You know what I'm saying? Also, and next on this, we're talking about strong ethical values. One of those is reliability. Now, when I say that, one of those ethical values is reliability. All right? Now, fulfill your commitments as best you can. Now, check this out. I don't want to hear that nonsense. Everything don't go right all the time. All right? So I'm going to answer this shit for you. When you got something set up and you got everybody on the page to take care of something particular and your end fall through, shit went left on you. Man the fuck up, get up, go over there and tell them what went wrong. All right? Don't start ducking out answering your phone and shit, getting all weird and all that. That's not real nigga shit. That's not real men shit. Nah. It's not G at all. Not G, not P, whatever the hell you want to call it. That shit is trash. All right? Now, you had a certain responsibility to the situation at hand, right? Your end went wrong for whatever reason. Don't go over there with excuses and explanations and shit. Don't nobody want to hear that because your end already failed. Man up to that. Take that shit on the chin. All right? A man is only as good as the last vapor that he accomplished out his mouth. Man is only as good as what come out his mouth the last time he said that shit. So, because if it was fishy the last time, the next time you're worried ain't gonna be shit until you prove different. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of common sense. If you ever lied to me, I'm gonna consider you a liar until you are proven to tell the motherfucking truth. All right? If you ever got caught in a lie, they still think you a liar. To this fucking day. If you have never came forth and presented the truth, they still think you a fucking liar. So yeah, that part. You dig what I'm saying? Reliability. It's a strong ethical value for a strong character of a man. All right? Next on the list, we're going to keep this shit going. Because when you're reliable, you can be trusted. That means a lot. Whatever I put before you to handle, I trust you to handle that. When that goes wrong, because it goes wrong, don't start ducking and hiding, slipping and sliding. Go face that for what it is. But before that, stop with the shenanigans. Get your ass up and go get what you said you was going to do and get it done. Don't sit around, oh man, I got to go over here and do this. Oh man, I got to go over there and do that. Because then you make the shit heavy on yourself. Take a deep breath and get your ass over there. You good over there and take care of that so you can get back over here to your regular life. You taking care of this because you made that commitment for whatever reason. You said, count me in, I'm all for it, I'll do it. So get your ass up and do it. Start being a man of your word, all right? No bullshit, no funny shit. Next, you need to have, we talk about strong ethical values for strong men. Another quality of that is strong moral principles. You heard? Some will call that a clean conscience. You understand? Who knows if their conscience is clean or not? You. And I'm not here to judge none of you. You got to live with that bullshit that you did, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? You know, because remember what I said, sometimes it ain't what it look like, it's what they think in their head. And sometimes, if it look like a duck and it quack like a duck, it's a mother effing duck. You know? Real talk. So, what I mean by that is, I'm not trying to shit on you, because ain't nobody perfect. All right? If you got a situation, catch that, baby. If you got a situation, you know, I'm going to tell you something. You ain't touched no fucking kids, all right? You ain't shot no innocent person, all right? You ain't violated no women, all right? You ain't been stealing from somebody who ain't got, then you're doing good. That's the start. Let's start there, all right? You're doing all right. Try to keep that going, you heard me? Those are some of the main things that determine what type of person you really are. You dig what I'm saying? So you ain't did those things, so your conscience is pretty much clean. You understand? Those of you who gonna bust hell wide open, get on your knees and pray, and I hope God accept you, because God will. But because some of y'all did some shit that, you can't get out your system. But we back to strong ethical values, because as a matter of fact, we talking about real men etiquette here, right? We talking about real men etiquette. Now, another one is accountability. You cannot be a real man if you cannot be held accountable, or every time you are in a position to be held accountable, you're in denial, when in fact you were the only one that held that particular responsibility for that particular situation. So whether or not you accept the fact that you were held accountable for it, you were accountable for it, and you look like a fucking clown saying that it's somebody else's fault when you were held accountable for it. All that other shit just sound like hogwash and all that. Don't nobody want to hear all that. Hey, yo, sometimes people, when they say you chatting, I don't know what the hell it's supposed to mean, but chatting means you said a whole bunch of nothing. Straight up and down. Stop chatting when it's plain. Remember what I said, an explanation cannot change what actually happened. So stop doing it. Man up to it. Promise to do better next time. If it's a way you can make up to it, offer to do that, this, that, and the third. Yeah. Don't just sit in, no, but if such and such had did this in the third, and if in the third, nobody want to hear that shit. It's not going to change what happens. So stop being one of them niggas with excuses and explanation. Shut the fuck up with all that. Don't nobody want to hear that. Because that's not real nigga shit. It's not real man shit. Every time something go wrong, because sometimes those explanations be trying to point the finger at somebody else when the whole situation was in your responsible, you was responsible for the whole situation. So when everything go left, it's no way that you're going to convince somebody else to put the blame on somebody else when this whole time we thought you were going to handle the shit. You understand what I'm saying? If you're going to help. If you can't say that, ain't nothing wrong with saying no. And saying no is not beef. When somebody can't extend a hand to you, or you can't do what they ask you for, it's not supposed to go that way. But if you can't do it, say that. Don't get up to do this, that, and the third, and then at the last minute you went left with it now. You done let everybody down. That's some sucker shit. Be bigger than the bullshit. You know what I mean? Now, back to what we talking about here, okay? Real man etiquette. These are points of things that we talk about because we trying to make people face certain things, right? The next one is consistency. A real man etiquette is consistency, being consistent. His words and actions need to align. They need to be kind of one and the same. And nobody's perfect in that. This is why we're here. Okay? So you pre-think these things, okay? Now, if you know it's a situation where you got to get off work and then you got to make this trip and then you got to get back up here and you're going to be cutting it close, you need to say that. Don't jam everybody up by trying to jam your shit up. Think about it first before you say yes to it. Before you wind up looking like a clown that took on more than you could actually do at that particular time at that moment. You dig what I'm saying? It's going to fuck up your consistency. Straight up and down, you know. And, oh yeah, I got to say this. Authenticity. Be authentic. You heard? Authenticity. Yeah. Be genuine. You heard? That means when you do things, you don't have a hidden agenda. Regardless if it's anything to gain, you do the right thing. You understand? It's okay with following the fucking rules. It's okay to do things of merit. Good things of merit. It's okay. All right? Be bigger than the bullshit. When you measure all that small shit, that's because you a small motherfucker. It's part of my language. When you down there dilly-dallying in the mud and shit, it's because you like it down there. All right? Get the hell up out the mud. Get the fuck out the mud. And you know damn well when you try to get up out there's going to be some crabs down there trying to pull you back. Don't feel bad about leaving their ass right there. Oh, you love them too. They ones and all that. But remember what I told you. Their ceiling is here. You need your ceiling here. You gonna check back with them when you get your ducks in a row and check on them, you know. And if it's shit real good, you toss them a couple of dollars, you know, for what it is they like to do. It's not your fault that a person, listen. I'm gonna say this again. A 100-watt light bulb nigga walked into the room, all right? The 40-watt light bulb niggas wanted to kill him because he shined brighter, all right? They thought if they killed a 100-watt light bulb nigga, that they would shine brighter. And they murdered that nigga. And all they did was make the room darker. Now it's just a room full of 40-watt light bulb niggas. And guess what? They gonna stay 40-watt light bulb niggas because they never taught themselves how to grow their worth. You 40-watt light bulb niggas. Nigga, you been making super sandwiches for 4 years. Get the fuck up and do something else. You get paid for what you know. And if super sandwiches is all it is, that's what you're gonna get. Alright? Don't sit around trying to thinking because you shitting on 100-watt light bulb niggas you coming up, you still a 40-watt light bulb nigga. Apply yourself to bettering your worth. And don't nobody give a fuck how you take it. You can sit there broken, bleeding, and needing in the gutter. Ain't nobody, they gonna say, God bless him and keep it pushing. All right? Ain't nobody coming to save you. I told you that. But guess what? When they see you fighting and climbing, like an old fucking Rocky movie, some people want to help you and they root for you. Pray for you. They help you stand up and sometimes they get behind you and give you more leverage so you can get up. Yeah. When you do good things, God shall bestow good things upon you. You got to be of that though to get those things. Remember what I said? You got to be of that to get those things. All right? Ain't nothing wrong with being a good nigga because I'm a good dude all day. Play yourself and yeah. And I might hit you like I'm young Mike Tyson. But that's not my intent. My intent is to treat you kind and be nice to you regardless of how you are. Y'all stop blaming other people for the way you carry yourself. You're not a fucking musical instrument. No, your legs control you, your tongue is yours. And the Bible say beware of the bearer of bad news. Y'all stop mixing that shit up. I just kept it real. Knock it the fuck off. No, you did not. You told them that shit to break them. You was trying to break them down. You didn't want to build them up by telling them the truth. That man been in jail 3 months and this woman already got a nigga up in the crib. What the fuck you telling him for? All he gonna do is ask you to shoot the nigga and do something to her? Take his kids to his mama? That's all that's gonna happen. And all his hair gonna fall the fuck out because he can't do nothing about it. You're not doing a nigga in the jail a favor by telling him something that he can't change or control or touch or do anything about. Precedes your thought because you know why? Because you're a piece of shit for telling them that. Real talk. Soon as it's some fucked up news, you break your neck to go back and deliver that shit to the worst person who need to hear it. That makes you a piece of shit ass motherfucker for real. We on some real shit. I'm OGGing, man. Sometimes I go off to the left because I'm tired of this shit. I want you niggas better today. And I ain't making no apologies for the way I talk. And the next nigga that make a comment about the young niggas I fuck with, yeah, I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes in the back. You heard? You know why? Because see, nigga, you been knowing you a long time. Been knowing them a long time. Alright? I fuck with them on my own accord. If you don't want to fuck with them, that's cool. Don't ever try to influence me to do what you do, because I ain't you. Alright? I'm saying this shit out loud because the next time it happens, I'm going to show you the other side of me because, nigga, don't speak on nothing I do in this life. I don't got to be mad to shoot you in your motherfucking face. You know, let's just throwing it out there because it's a whole lot of rumblings and grumblings going on. But anybody that know me know I've been like this the whole time. This ain't nothing new. But we ain't finna get this in there. We talking about real men etiquette and what it really take. Because see, first of all, no, it's not way up here, y'all. That shit starts down here on the lowest levels. You ain't got no business being nasty to a child. All right? What the hell you doing arguing with a fool? Everybody know this motherfucker crazy. Why you arguing with this nigga? If you don't say nothing, it ain't nothing. Little shit. You dig what I'm saying? Word up. Why everywhere you go is some kind of competition, there's some kind of shit going on, why everywhere you go, why the energy all fucked up? Alright? We back to real men etiquette. And we talking about authenticity. Oh my God, I gotta say it again. Authenticity. Genuine. Doing things without no hidden agenda, regardless of anything to gain. Real nigga shit. I get what I get because I can get what I get. I don't got to trick you out of the bullshit you got. That part. Yeah, that part. You dig? For real. If y'all just tuning in, we talking about real men etiquette and what it takes to try to get there. All right? Don't be dumb as dirt and should carry a shovel. Learn something. All right? These are learned behaviors. Unlearn some of this shit. Your OG was on some bullshit. They taught you how to get the quickest money. They didn't teach you how to get the best money. And they didn't teach you how to compound what they teach you to something else to get more money and to better you. They didn't teach you that. Because teaching you that didn't serve them any purpose. Yeah, your OG, your mentor, yeah. He only taught you what would benefit him. All right? This is why a lot of y'all still fucked up. Yo, just because you sold crack at 19, why the fuck you still selling crack at 29? Yeah. How you get locked up 3 times on the same situation? You got locked up for selling crack 3 times in a row. Like, you stupid on purpose. Like for real, seriously. Like, for real. You know. You carry a gun every day, you ain't got no beef. Like, the fuck, nigga? You ain't got no beef, nigga. You ain't gonna clap at a concert, my nigga. You ain't gonna strike a match in the dark, my nigga. But you got a hammer on you. Nigga, listen. Real niggas don't think nothing of you because you got a hammer, nigga. We don't care you shot 5 niggas last week. Niggas is here with you, nigga. See, when you talking to a nigga, these niggas so stupid. Listen, man, when you talking to a nigga like me and the temperature is funny, I'm so close to you, nigga, you can't even get the hammer out. When a nigga in your face arguing with you, nigga, that's so you can't pull a hammer out, nigga. Yeah, I'm one of them niggas. I'm not gonna die by getting shot in my back. I'm not one of those. If the temperature is right, I'm up on you, nigga. That shit could be in your hip, niggas 100 miles away. If I'm up on you, if I'm within 3 feet with you, you ain't gonna never level it. It ain't gonna never level up on me. And I'm about that action with no emotion intended. You see what I'm saying? Words can't hurt a nigga like me. That's what I'm trying to teach y'all. We ain't with all that. See, I don't run around calling chicks bitches, all right? Even though I use the word. I don't talk at women like that. You see what I'm saying? It's a freaking difference. Learn that shit, real nigga shit. When I refer to women and I talk to them, I don't talk to them like that at all. But I use that word when I'm talking in general. You dig what I'm saying? I really do. But it's a difference. You understand? Because to me, it's just a word. But what I really do is what I really do. All right? Ain't no woman can run around and tell you, I cussed them out in the street. I called them out their name and all. No. None of that kind of shit, you know. I don't have a baby mother or wife or girlfriend that can tell you I put hands on them. I ain't never hit a woman in my life. Straight up and down. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not ready. No, I'm going to replace you. That's how that's working. I'm going to keep it gangster with you. I'm not going through that. Why would I stay with somebody that can't do what I ask them? Especially when I'm willing to do what they ask me. Because we trying to stay together. If we're being belligerent, then we ain't trying to be together. You heard what I just said? You two motherfuckers arguing because y'all clearly didn't want to stay together. Every time he wants something out of you, he got to go through all this bullshit. Every time you need it for something, some more old nonchalant to the left shit. Yeah, that's a couple that don't want to stay together. Guess what? Y'all already knew that. Y'all just playing. All right? Real talk. Shit like that. Remember, this is a show of awareness. Raising your tier of thinking. All right? So your next 20 years will be as easy as possible. You understand? We're talking about real men etiquette right now. Now I'm going to tell you something. I said what I said. If you missed it, I don't know. I can't go back. I've already had my people on here for, we only been on a half hour, but check it. Anyway, in those things, you say, now how do you apply those things? We're going to talk about that too. You niggas going to keep walking around because I know certain things niggas ain't said to you. Don't sit up and start lying and shit about what you already knew. How the fuck you already knew something? You ain't did it yet. It's like hoping something gonna change and you ain't did nothing to make a change. How's it supposed to happen? You know, you got these instructions in your head, but you never applied them. What does that make you? Fucking lazy. Time just going by. You understand me? Snap out of it and stay tuned. And this is how you're going to do this shit. Real men etiquette. It starts with your everyday freaking fucking living. You do these things throughout the day. From the crib, transportation to the job, to the spot, to the block, to your girl crib, back to the ranch. And that's all it is. And you try to practice this thing. You hold your head up and you just try to be better. You understand what I'm saying? It's in everyday life. See what I'm saying? Now, some examples of that is, you at the checkout counter, all right? And you at the checkout counter, and old girl is trying to get her money. She dropped a $10 bill, all right? She don't know she dropped it. Nobody notices, and she's on her way out. But you've been seeing it. Ask yourself, you gonna stay there and hold that and keep that, step on it, and act like you dropped it? Oh, you gonna, excuse me, ma, here you go, your bread. What kind of person are you to that? That's one example. Little shit like that. That $10, giving her that $10 is worth $1 million in credentials towards your character. Keeping the $10 make you a sleazy ass $10 nigga. You heard me, Shakur? Yeah. A sleazy ass $10 nigga type shit, for real. You know what I mean? Because it ain't got to go like that. Don't be a sleazeball over 10 punk ass dollars. You know what I mean? That's just one example of different things. Another one is this one. At work. When you at work, be fair. Just be fair. That's it. Don't pick a side. Don't roll with the white boy. Don't roll with the black dude because he black. Be fair. Because when you're the fair person, guess what? When they have those little debates and shit, they call and ask you because they know that you're fair. Yeah. For real. Straight up and down. You know, I'm going to tell you something. I had a dude, right? Example. Dude never hustled in his life. All right? Down in Virginia. Exotic is just coming out. Hayes is just dropping. He, lo and behold, because he do some other shit. He fuck with the girl. He doing that. He gets a hold of this. He don't know what to do with it. Right? He has no clue. He said, now what's the one, he said, who's the one person I can call and they can do this for me and not beat me out of none of my money? Because he didn't have time to deal with none of that, but he wanted to eat. And he called me. He bought me all 10 of them he had. All right? Because he knew that I would be fair. And I was. And we made some money together. Because he could have called anybody, but he called me. Gave him to me. Straight up and down. Hey, man, whatever you get, give me half of that. But I know whatever you give me going to be more than anybody else would give me. That's what he said to me. All right? Yeah. I pat myself on the back for that because all the little things I did in life brought me to be that type of character of man. All right? All that shit I went through made me the man I am to speak to you right now. All right? I'm a defining person. No wishy-washy shit. Don't be no iffy nigga. Don't be, I don't know. Don't be no question mark ass man. That shit is trash. Word up. Word. And in relationships, real nigga shit, OG shit. Be open and honest. Hey, yo, what's your boy name? Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis say he don't got no girl. He just dates. Clear as that. That's it. Let her know what she dealing with at the door, out the gate. Let her know what it is. That's all. Don't be a one-trick pony to the game. You dig what I'm saying? You got to think you going to marry. Nah, man, if you're a man about town, let her know that. Listen, baby, when I got time for you, I'm going to see you. When you with me, you mine. After that, I got to do what I do, and I can't really make no promises to you because, yeah, my agenda's like that right now. You dig what I'm saying? You know. And guess what? She ain't got to do nothing. When I'm looking for a wife, I will convey that. If you're not looking for a wife, convey that. You know what I mean? You in your prime of your life, man. Your bread is up. You dig what I'm saying? You still incredibly handsome, and you doing what you do. And a girl right now will slow you down. Then don't have one, and don't put that image out there. You out there presenting the face. You're a man with your ducks in a row, right? And you know that, so you looking like MASH material. But you know damn well you ain't married none of them chicks. So let them know that. Because some of them got gangster cousins and brothers that will come and see you because you playing. You ain't got to play like that. They'll cooperate with you either way. You see what I'm saying? You know, I'm going to be honest with you, man. It don't really matter. It don't really matter about the other shit. It just matter about you and your decisions. You know what I mean? When you fuck with these little chicks out here, keep it 100. You know. See, listen, let me tell you something. Back to the 40-watt light bulb and the 100-watt light bulb. I'm going to keep it real with you. If you a 100-watt light bulb nigga, or a 100-watt light bulb chick, you are not supposed to be dallying with the 40-watt light bulbs unless you're trying to bring them up to a 60-watt light bulb and better. If you not, leave them there. Don't be down there pulling the puffy. You're abusing them and using them because they starving. That ain't good. All right? Stay up on your tier and you'll stay safer. See, when you a 100-watt light bulb and you down there with the 40-watt light bulbs, you look like food. Yeah. Yeah, you look like food. You heard me? You know, you walk up in the projects with $300,000 worth of jewelry on. Nigga, do you know where you at? Them niggas over there, they only seen that shit in music videos on YouTube, nigga. Yeah. And then you went up in the crib. When you come out the crib, it's AKs and double-barrel shotguns for your ass, nigga. You know why? Because one chain will straighten out the whole block. Don't be a lick waiting to happen. I want y'all to start pre-avoiding the bullshit. I'm glad I went this way with it. You heard, Shakur? You know, check the comments for me. When you pre-avoid the bullshit, prime example, it's a picnic in Harlem. Yeah, niggas die at picnics in Harlem. So why the fuck? Why the fuck did you go out there without your hammer, but you got the pink gold jewelry on, you gonna shit on them with the yellow diamonds, and you ain't got your hammer, my nigga? You ain't got a watchman. You ain't got a what, nigga? Yeah. Don't be so smart, you stupid. All right? Everywhere you go for the rest of your life, it's going to be at least one person that don't fucking like you. And you live with that. You're not the best motherfucker in the world. It's okay for somebody not to like you. But it's very important for you not to give a fuck and not let it affect who you are. Even in the moment. You came in, man, the chicks is on you. You got that glow with you and all that. Now some nigga want to bump you and all that and look at you and size you up like, what up? And you like, what up? Now you up, what we doing? Shoot him in his face and walk off. Hey, yo, man, it was a plan. He saw you. He saw you. You know what I mean? What are you waiting for? You waiting for his mans to rally up? You waiting for him to pull his gun out? I mean, what? It's really niggas out here like that. See, when you came in the spot and saw me talk to 3 or 4 chicks and now you bump me, I'm going to feel like you already got the energy. So, yeah, the shootout can happen right there. I'm a gunslinger. I ain't wait for what? When you hesitate, you die. All right? I meant to say that too. Yo, not for nothing. I had listen to the lady that wrote me. Do not do what you said you was going to do. All right? Her son is on Rikers Island. She came up there with the Reverend. All right? And he refused to visit. You know why he refused to visit, Ma? Listen. God bless him. I mean that shit. God bless that man and give him strength to get up out of there, because that's what he gonna need. Strength. So the reason why he doesn't want that kind of visit, because he ain't got time to be soft. He don't got time to think about the action that he might have to take at any moment. He doesn't want to second guess what he might have to do to somebody, because he don't know what their intent is to do to him. So he responded accordingly. He cannot have hesitation. He cannot say, oh God, because the oh God will be, while he's saying oh God, the ice pick going in his neck, man. You heard? It's a real thing. Now you got him on a visit praying with a pastor and all that. Everybody looking at him, they think he a lamb now. You heard? It's lamb and sheep in there. They don't do well in there, man. Everybody else is lion, tigers, and bears. Lion, tigers, and bears. Okay? The sheep and the lamb are victims. They allowed to have nothing. And they got to do whatever they told. It's a dude in there right now reading his Bible. He got 75 knives in his cell. They sleep on every night. The police ain't gonna run up in his cell because they know he's a Bible thumper. It's one dude in there, he a Bible thumper. His sister got to bring $200 every month. Else they gonna change his name to Wendy or some wild shit. Yeah, it ain't good being no sheep. You think you gonna just read your Bible till they let you out? Yeah, good luck with that. It's called jail. It's 36 on this side and 36 on that side. It's only 2 COs. They're not finna run down there and fight 15 niggas for you. Stay free. I always say stay dangerous, but y'all be dangerous for the wrong reason. And I'm gonna do that another day. We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that another day. That don't stay dangerous shit. Straight up and down. Hey, yo, I don't know why this anyway. But we were talking about etiquettes of men. All right? And we was giving a breakdown of all that. Now, mind you now, and I said in relationships, stay honest and stay open. You know what I mean? Last week I told y'all, examine the relationship and the one you in. When I said that shit, examine what the fuck you signed up for. Because listen, if you open and honest about what you trying to do, then you can't really have no quarrels later on what it is. Now, but when you signed up for that, you can't just wake up and change shit at your whim. It has to be agreed upon. And one thing that I found out that's not agreed upon? Who the fuck your boyfriend is. Yo, you can't just say that's your man. And y'all ain't even discussed it. How did that happen? Just because y'all smashed 3 times is not a thing. Stop it. You can't just claim somebody because you feel like it. No. Y'all did what y'all did. Cool. That person still is nothing to you. Knock it off. Stop this. So that person ain't nothing. You trolling their page and this, that, and the third, and now you friends with his friends. You still ain't nothing to that man until you and him come down to an understanding and say, boo, it's me and you. Don't put all that extra shit into it. And when they say, I don't want to be in a relationship, believe them. Stop with this. Some of you niggas is getting wiped up and getting dismissed. Nigga, go home. Stop sucking up a Wi-Fi and eating up all her food. You don't live there. Now she turned around, look, you got 6 pairs of boxes there, 3 outfits. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. And now you wonder why she blocked you. Because she looked around and like, yo, this nigga's really low-key moving in on the nigga. Yeah. You over there camping out and shit. You know. But you told her you had your own thing going too. Listen, a lie only lasts 7 days. A lie only lasts 7 days. Okay? The truth gonna come out after 30. And what you gonna do? You either gonna own up to that fucking lie or tell another fucking lie. Scary ass nigga lying and shit. Anyway, back to the ranch. Now listen, in the etiquette of being a man, no matter how under pressure you are, stick to the fucking code. All right? They got indicted. They shut the fuck up. They sat the fuck down. They came the fuck home. That's how it works. Okay? They only know what to tell them. Don't crack under pressure. All right? Young Thug cracked under pressure. He was on the phone chatting like a motherfucker. I guess psychologically, he low-key thought he wasn't getting out. Now look, the nigga out, he got to face everybody he talk shit about because he cracked under fucking pressure. You know, and I don't give a fuck about that. I was a little upset when he talked about Gucci Mane. Because Gucci Mane really looked out for that nigga. You should have never said nothing bad about the nigga.
I apologize.
Fuck out of here. I don't accept your apology, nigga. Where the fuck that even came from? He might have said he was broke. Yo, listen, the apology gonna be accepted because they go way back. But I ain't dig that. You don't eat out of nigga hand. Nigga birthed you, planted the seed, and you grew a tree with you, and then you turn around and you. Nah, I don't like that shit. He apologized. He trying to make up for it, but in the moment he did that shit, he was broken. His spirit was broken, and it was fuck everybody. That's why he said what the fuck he said. All right? He cracked. He ain't a nigga that stand by the code. All right? He talk too much. All right? Yeah. Y'all know y'all see that nigga different. I do too. And that's how. And that's the same way they see you when you did that fuck boy bullshit that put you in the clown seat. Same shit. You know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas can't even go back to certain neighborhoods because you did some sucker shit. You know what I mean? Real talk. But we ain't gonna get into that. But under pressure, keep the code. We gonna keep this shit moving right along. I had a question tonight. Yo, Shakur, how much time I got in, man? It's Saturday night, y'all. I'm glad y'all here with me. You heard? Word up. I'm glad y'all hit me. I got a question tonight. Yo, listen, I got this book because I write the questions down because I'm using my phone. So I can't go into the question. What happened? 42 minutes? Yeah. Hey, yo, so this is the thing with this one. Oh, yo. Hold up, y'all, 1 second.
Nothing happened. You're still live, actually. So.
Yeah, the camera's still on. You see the green light?
Yes, the camera's still on.
Okay. Okay, my bad, y'all. Okay, I thought technical difficult. Don't forget, I'm still learning. I'm still new, y'all. So listen, I gotta move this. No, I can leave it right here. Matter of fact, it's even better right here. So listen, my man, she wrote me in. This is her. She wrote me in, and we're gonna talk about this little situation. I need y'all to weigh in on it. You know what I mean? Like on some real. I wrote it down because I got my phone right here and got the computer right here. I'm on Twitch and I'm also on TikTok simultaneously. You know, and what's up to all my followers? I thank you for all y'all support. But she said, did you see right here? Yeah, she said, I page 5 later. I have 2 sons, and that are not good at picking girls. That's the first thing she said. She said, my youngest has a girl who is quick to disrespect him over nonsense. This is what she said. This is the mother. And he just let it go. Well, she said, I'm not him. I ran downstairs and told her to watch her mouth. This is what the mother did. And don't talk to me like I'm one of your little girlfriends. And she said, me being old school, I popped in her mouth and proceeded to drag her out my house. And she says his simple ass went with her, and I haven't seen him since. She said, talk to me, please, because I wilded out a little bit, but that's my baby boy. What do I do? You whooped his girl, all right? First off, I take these things as learning moments, but I'm going to get back to that. Before I get to that, I'm going to say this, because a lot of y'all don't know. The difference between a wife and your mother, all right? And the reason why y'all going to stop putting them mother versus girl, no. We're going to stop this bullshit. Y'all going to knock this shit off. First of all, listen. Your wife is going to do whatever she has to do to sustain her life. Whatever she has to do to sustain her life, your wife will do. Your mother will do whatever she has to do to sustain your life. All right? Your wife is not taking no food out of her mouth to keep you alive, nigga. But your mother will take the food out of her mouth so that you may live. That's the difference between a wife and a mother. You can get another wife. You only got one mother. And so when your dumb ass is sitting up here doing a mother versus my girl, you lose. Because your mother carried you 9 months. Your wife ain't gonna never carry you. Get your shit together with that. I just want to throw that out there because I'm going to tell you, say, honor thy mother and thy father, thy life shall be long. It does not say under certain circumstances. You remember they was young too. When your pops had you, he was still outside. They had to figure it out as they went along. The same shit you doing was our very first time too. Your mama didn't know everything when she had you. Your father didn't have his ducks in a row when you was born. They made some mistakes, but you grown now. Overlook that shit because they still your parents. All right? That nigga in the gutter still your fucking pops. The blood of your fucking blood. And I'm tired of this shit. But anyway, we're going to get into that. Back to this question right here because this is kind of tricky. Remember? Oh, yeah. She dragged this girl throughout the crib and he went with her. That's her baby boy. She want him back. And she's, what should she do? First of all, you mama. You're the first woman he ever loved. So your power is always going to be greater. He just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? You know, we have to forgive them, but we have to forgive those that don't know no better. All right? Remember, the Lord take care of babies and fools. Right now, the pussy's so good that he's a stone cold fool. We're going to blame it on that. You understand what I'm saying? You know, you only fought her. First of all, listen, mama, you're not all the way wrong in that. You was defending the honor and name of your son. And mothers are allowed to do that to the fullest extreme. A woman can act a goddamn fool over her child, and we just have to live with that. Because that's mama's baby. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. But we know who carried them. And they allowed to act wild out. So you had good intentions. And I want you to keep that energy in the future going, in the future towards your son. But we have to remember, he pillow talk with her and all that. He rolled over in it all night. He feels spiritually connected to her, even though he's more spiritually connected to you. He don't know no better. You understand? Now I'm gonna tell you this. Do not promote him leaving her alone. Don't even get into that. You understand? Don't get into him leaving her alone because then you're just gonna force him closer to her. When you deal with him in the situation, when you deal with him, yeah, it's college, this ain't no dorm room. When you dealing with him in situations, you got to know that he don't know no better. All right? He don't get it. So you have to enlighten him on the disrespect at hand, not necessarily her per se. Okay? Let him know that you're responding to the situation, not directly at her per se. The situation made you like that, not her. He don't need to know you hate his girl. Because if he feels like what you and her had is irreconcilable, you know, you might lose him to that chick for a few years until something go bad and he snap out of it or whatever. So just tell him, say, listen, I like the situation. I responded to that. I mean, I know she care about you. I know that's your girl. Don't even say that. Say, I know you care about her. Because remember what I told y'all. You're in love. They not. Sometimes that's a real thing. But you can't really tell them that. They have to see those things on their own, mama. You heard? He got to see that on his own. Don't push him. See, when you go to him and let him know that you did that for the love of him. For the love of your baby you carried 9 months. It was no disrespect to his life as he wants to live it. You don't got no problem with him being with her. Let him know that. You know. But again, that's your, but don't tell him, don't ask me to take disrespect of my child. Can't do it. He can't ask that of you. You understand? He can't ask you to take disrespect. He can't ask you that. All right? You remember though, and you tell him, you can't tell somebody how to love you. All right? You can't tell somebody how to love you. Your kids love you and they'll go kill that old raggedy picklehead ass nigga over you. And ain't nothing you can do about it because they love their mother. And ain't nothing you can do about it. You understand? All you can do is go try to catch them and talk them off the ledge before they go do it. But if they love their mother and it's in their heart, that's what they gonna do. So you gotta let them know, because he can't tell you how to love them. And him being young, he know how much. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, ladies, when you got a real problem with your sons, all right? You remember you're the first woman he ever loved. You put that boy face in your hands, you look him in his eyes, you kiss him on his nose and say, boy, all I ever wanted for you was the best in life. If it took everything in me to give it to you, that's what I'm going to give to you. All right? And let him know, whatever I did, it was for the love of you. And I'll do it again for the love of you. Now, my apologies is loving my son. Anything that came with that, I can't apologize for, because whatever I did, it was for the love of my son. And that's what you tell him to his face. And you're going to touch his heart. You got to remember, that's your spirit. All right? Use that. Yelling at him doesn't make you right. Yelling at him doesn't necessarily mean you're reaching him. All right? Just let him know it's okay for him to keep that chick, and you'll find a better way to get along with her. Because I feel like I think, and I'm telling you, mama, find a way to get along with her so you can get along better with your son. All right? Find a way to get along with her so you can still keep your relationship with your son. All right? Some young dudes, you can't make them choose between pussy and a family. Dead ass, they gonna choose that pussy, I swear to God. All them late nights up there, man, looking at Pornhub. Fuck out of here, niggas. They ain't trying to really go through that. So don't put them in that position. You understand what I'm saying? You know, so just, you know, but yeah, go see him. Don't talk to him on the phone. And don't talk to him around anybody else. All right? And you let him know, for real. Because he know what you've been through. He know what it is with you. But you got to get real intimate with him so you can feel him. Because see, his energy is wrong, because he feel like you don't want him to be happy at this particular point because you didn't have to drag out the crib. You could have smacked in her mouth and left it at that. You know? But no, the problem was, but mama, you got to tell him. A lot of your anger came from the fact that you've been seeing this with her. You heard it. Your energy for that was already built up. That's why you went so hard. You're just a person. And let him know that. Let them know that. Let them know that you only got that, and it built up. You know. Now, hopefully, I'm gonna tell you this, and give him a little bit of space, and then extend the olive branch to her. Yeah, for your son, you can't apologize to this bird ass chick. Yeah, because you gotta remember, the chick he picked, a lot of it was based on the mother he knows. You remember that, all right? That woman that he brings home is based on a lot of shit he learned from you. If the shoe fit, wear it. If it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I mean? Where my man at? Shakur, what we got in?
I got you right now.
Yeah, for real. I got one more question for y'all, because you know we rocking tonight. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to do that, my talk to him. I think everything gonna work out, because, you know, mess around now, she might get pregnant real soon and you really stuck with her. You heard? For real. But that's your baby boy. He's only going to be that age once. So proceed with caution. You don't want to lose your son for 8 or 9 years until she fuck up. And all. You don't want to do that. You want to stay close to your son. You know, listen, man, you got two kind of parents out here, y'all. You have those parents that get older and then move down south. 5 states from their children. They want to grow old in the woods. And then you got those that ain't going to never leave their kids. Because for what? Why the fuck would I want to go somewhere and grow old by myself? Like, the fuck sense do that make? Why would I go somewhere where my grands ain't at? Nah. That ain't it no more. They used to do that shit back in the days, but that shit ain't it no more. You know what I mean? I'm not never moving more than 20, 30 minutes away from my children. We all gonna stay in a cluster so we can all interact, and all of our grands, all their cousins, they all grew up together. So we stay in a certain circumference of each other. That's something we agreed upon. That's how we do it. You dig what I'm saying? So with that in mind, that we're going to have to be forgiving and more loving to each other because we're so tight-knit and we don't want that bond to break. So yeah, I don't like her. But because my son love her, I'm going to make myself like her because my son love her. We got to do that sometime, you know? You can't live for your son, all right? You can talk all the shit you want, take him to the gym as many times as you want, but you can't shoot for him, all right? You can't shoot for him. That's what we're doing tonight. Now, another thing, I got a message from my man. Now we're going to talk about that. Any questions in the pod? Are we good?
Right now.
Thank you. Keep following me, y'all. Appreciate it. Please join the live, y'all. Join the live. You know, listen. Anytime you see my reels or my shorts, please share it and send it out. You know what I mean? I got a link tree. Send that out. All that. Let's go. Please subscribe to my Discord. It's free. Join the movement. I'm always throwing information in there and a couple of things you can't get from here. But in the Discord, let's chop it up. I'm mentoring inside the Discord. We're going to break it down. All right? I figure we get together, we can find. See, listen, it's 2025. The things we don't know, we can find the answers to. You heard me? Straight up and down. That's my baby boy back there. He be miling and shit. You know. Say what up to the chat, deals. Oh, they can't even see you over here on TikTok. Say what up.
What's up, chat?
That's my
What's
baby
up,
boy.
chat?
Yeah. That's
What's
one
up,
of
y'all?
mine. Yeah, it's one of mine right there. Temple, Southmore, computer
What is
science
it?
major. Yeah.
How much?
Straight up and down.
74. Oh, that's
How many
fire.
what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they was commenting. I was in the comments.
And by the
So,
way,
yeah.
this is a vintage jacket right here. Let's not get it twisted. Y'all don't know. He was in my closet, you know. But that pops old school though. But that shit, yeah, that's a Cavalli right there.
Taking us off.
It's a Cavalli right there. He don't know nothing about that. I just had him try it on. Let him get a feel. Let him get a feel of the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? You know. But back at the ranch. Anyway, listen. Where was I at? Was any questions in the chat?
Somebody asked, what Denzel movie should we watch?
Mo Better Blues. Mo Better Blues. You can almost watch any Denzel movie because he's always on some charm and shit. That's Denzel. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, yo, you can watch Billy D. Williams and Lady Sings the Blues.
Yeah, it's gonna do that. When y'all
You can watch Billy D. Williams and Lady Sings the Blues. Great movie. A lot of charm in there. Now listen, what that means is, y'all, you know, hold up, excuse me, let me show him something. What he said, he was holding the thing out like this. And then he looked at her. He said, so what's up, you gonna let my hand fall off? Stop playing with me. Yeah. That kind of shit. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, man. Yeah. Back in 20 years ago, I was your mama's favorite, nigga. You better ask her. Let's not get it twisted, nigga. Yeah. I was top 5 dead or alive, nigga. Yeah. And I was walking around built like one of the Avengers. Let's not get it twisted. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that. Anyway, and you know why I look like this now? Because I took care of myself then. That's how it worked. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink liquor. All I drink is water. I work out every day. And I fast a little bit. I don't eat till 2 o'clock every day. Your heart ain't 28 no more, so treat it as such. You can't have your heart working like it was working 20 years ago because it doesn't. So you have to change the way that you eat. All right? So yeah, that part. I want y'all to live out here in these streets. Anyway, listen, we're going to keep this party going because it's Saturday night. And I'm throwing this in. I was short last night, and I was on another one. I was on one last night. You know, it was my birthday and all that, but it's still my birthday weekend. You know, matter of fact, hold up. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to rock this tonight. I'm going to rock this tonight with my sister. I'm going to hang out with her. I'm going to go to Burgundy route. You know, old school, some calm, you know. This is what I'm doing tonight, y'all. You heard? Something like. But check it. Fit check. That's what he said. But check it right up. My man said, hey, OG, I caught your pod the other day, and I felt you was talking to me. Because one of my boys, he different now since I started working. You heard that? He says, man, it's different now since he started working. Yeah. He said, since I started work, he said, first of all, he beat one of our mans out of some bread. And he told me about it. All right? His man came and told him about a backdoor movie he made. He told him about it because that's his man. Keep that in mind. Remember that. Remember that. And then he told him, he said, listen, he said, he beat his man out some bread. Then he told him about it. He said, now they just got to wait to see if he get busted or not, if it's going to come out the light. He said, then he find out he been smashing the other man's girl that's on Rikers Island. Right? And he said, word two. He said, we day ones. He said, but damn, we've been through a lot. I can't just turn my back on them. You know. He said, so what do I do next? Because we've been through a lot together. And I just can't turn my back on him. Okay, y'all hear this shit? My man, this is his man, his day one. So he was running with my man every day, running with his man every day. And then he went and got a job, all right? When he gets the job, his man got more time and shit, right? So he found out his man doing other shit, you know what I mean? Weird shit, you know. Y'all know the type of shit niggas be doing when they on their own and they broke. Team Desperado and all that. His man got with his other man, beat him out some bread. Now they clearly in the same circle, but he beat him out the money. But the dude he beat out the money don't know he beat him. He don't know that. But he told his man to trust him. Now, your man is trusting you with snake shit. Because he feel like you down with that snake shit. That's one. Two, the nigga turns around smashing the other man that's on the island. He talking about Rikers Island, y'all. He on Rikers Island. And he heard about that. Now, the crazy shit about that is people know he's smashing her. All right? Now, that's going to change the whole temperature to these two because everybody know they day ones. You see what I'm saying? So now he talking about what he do. I'm going to tell you what you going to do, my nigga. You going to cut that nigga the fuck off. You know why? Because I know you love him. And I know you going to ride with him. And y'all been through some things. You understand what I'm saying? But you owe yourself first. You know why? And I'm telling you this not to be a foul nigga. I'm telling you this because when karma catch this nigga, I don't want you to be sitting in the passenger seat, my nigga. I want you to stay safe. All right? Karma coming to get that nigga. Come on, man. It's what it is. He beat your man out some bread. He backdoored him on some low shit. He ain't rob him. He sneak thieved him. The foul shit. Now, if that was in the paper game, it's gonna come out. I don't know what it was. He might have told me, oh, it didn't clear, and it did. We don't know that. But he said, now we gotta just wait and see if he get busted, if it'll come out. So he waiting, then there's that. Now what if it do? And you standing right next to the nigga when the nigga pull the chop out. I'm just saying. That's why I said what I said. I don't want you to beat him when karma come and kick him in his motherfucking face. I don't want you to be a part of that. Listen, man, I'm going to tell you something. When you run with a nigga like freaking Frack, I can't get your man, I get you. This is for your peoples, nigga. I'm going to make this nigga come outside. What do you think people do when they shoot your mom's house up? They make you come find them. That's a real thing. Hey, yo, listen, man. There's to a certain extent, and there's to a final extent. You can't pick which one they're going to choose. All right? Now, if you know a nigga, he running around on some backdoor shit, yo, stay away from that nigga, man. Bad news gonna beat that nigga home on some real shit. For real. And I don't want you to be a part of that. You know how he living out here, man. The nigga on Rikers might put a hit out on the nigga. You know, gang shit. For real. Yeah, and the nigga might find out he beat the money out. You know, say, for all he know, somebody else was in on their bread that he beat money out. It's too many things, it's too many ways, too many angles for a nigga to get at your ass, and you ain't even eating up there. Yo, why you want to get shot for money you didn't touch? The worst thing in the world is to go to jail for money you didn't touch. It's horrible. It's the conspiracy shit. You got locked up for a robbery you didn't even get done. But you serving mad time. Pre-think these things, y'all. Stop just running out here just trying to bebop, do shit. Think shit. All right? Don't be in the moment to be who the fuck you claim you is. You ain't got to be all that all the time. Just, just want you to do better out here. You know what I mean? Stay away from that nigga, man. That nigga ain't up to no fucking good, man. That's my word. Some foul shit. And the crazy shit about it is, he told you about it like you just as foul as him. Lousy nigga shit. And if that's how the fuck you living, get out of that. That ain't what's happening, man. Listen, man. When I say when you do good, God shall bestow good things upon you. He will. But when you run around when you run around and do bad shit, God lead you to the demons and the devil, my nigga. You at their mercy, my nigga. You have no protection, my nigga. Straight up and down. All right. Listen. Pace family, we outside. I don't know how long we've been on, but I'm going to leave y'all right now. I'm finna start my Saturday night. You dig what I'm saying? I need you to be better tomorrow than you was today. All right? I need you to pass this on to your friends. Catch the energy, man. Yeah, it's different over here. Real nigga shit, OGing over here. This ain't that popcorn bubblegum. We want to tell war stories about how many niggas we killed. I'm not with all that. I done survived all that shit to come here and glorify now. Not knocking niggas that do, but I learned something, man. Everything I did in the street, man, somebody had to tell my mother. And I was my mama's only son. And I didn't lie to her. She said, did you do it? And I said, yes, ma'am, I did. Did you shoot him? Yes, I shot him. But she always gave me an opportunity to tell him why I did it. I ain't never shot a nigga for nothing, all right? I ain't never shot a nigga that didn't have it coming. If you're hungry, I'll feed you. If you're scared, I'll protect you. If you're cold, I'll keep you warm. If you my friend, whatever they do to you, they got to do to me. We're going to leave walking on in a body bag. I stand up like that, sturdy, official. Telling you niggas, I ain't going to say get like me, but get better than you is. It's always room for improvement. Pace family, we outside. Where my song at, man? Can I get my theme song? It was a Pooh Shicey shit. Free Pooh Shicey, you heard? Yeah. Hey. Hey. Okay. Hey, what up, Rodney? What's good? Sean Rover, what up? Appreciate you, Rodney. Thanks. It's bad that.
Good looking, y'all.
You hear that? Real shit. Hey. Find that. Find that. Yo, join my Discord. It's free. Yo, no live tomorrow. We don't do live on Sundays, y'all. Monday night, 9 o'clock. It's on. Real G shit, you heard? Let everybody know what we doing, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming. Ryan Charity, good looking. Family first all day. All day. Let's go. Oh, Ryan. I think I did. Okay, there we go.